Hello and welcome to SELIN Talks, podcast initiated by SELINClub. We connect, engage, and acknowledge educators globally. Today we have Miss Shaily Jain. She is a course leader in artificial intelligence at the University of South Wales, UK. She is an experienced educator with demonstrated experience in government industry and education sectors, with artificial intelligence and computer science being her area of expertise, and a lot more. Let's welcome her on today's episode of Selling Talks. Very, very warm welcome, ma'am, on Selin podcast. You had also joined Selin as chairperson of the UK chapter. How does it feel, and what are the thoughts about it?
Well, I when Sia approached me for and give the idea to me, it was very exciting, and something for educators to put it on outside the society, coming up and talking about our experiences and sharing our journey and giving something back to the society. I think that's the main motive of Celine, and I really like it. I'm glad that I'm part of it.
We are glad too, ma'am. You bring a lot of international experience and exposure towards the platform that we have. How has been your journey so far? Was it decided, was it predefined that you had to be an educator, or life had other plans, or how did you get into it?
Right. My life was typically a roller coaster, and there
Okay.
was never a plan that I will be a educator. Um, I haven't thought about it before, honestly. When I started my career in 2003 in UK, I didn't thought about that I will be going into education, though my background in India was in education, and I was teaching. But here I thought, well, shall I start, because it's IT, and IT sector was very wide. Coming to this country, first mindset, what I feel I had and people had, and these days I'm seeing many students who come to the courses, that they will straight away get some sort of job, some sort of oh, they are settled once they come into the UK.
Hmm.
It doesn't work like that. Grass is on the other side, is not green as they
Oh,
think,
yeah.
right? Yes, there is opportunities for everything. It's an open society. There is a opportunity for every single type of skills. Okay, but you have to put your real effort. This year, I remember there are so many students who were saying the accommodations problem. They couldn't find accommodations in start, so they have to
Yeah.
live in the shared accommodation with many people. So
Yeah.
they're not coming from that sort of background from home, so they're not prepared
Right.
for it mentally, and they were feeling very stressed about it. And then in a couple of months they were okay, and then they have jobs. So we want to, then they come into the reality that, okay, right, there's lots of expense, and apart from living, eating, you have your own life as well, and you want to live it.
Yeah.
So remember that it's not about, you want to enjoy this time of your life as well. So
Yeah.
how you will manage that? And it's great that I haven't heard a student who is looking for a job 20 hours and didn't get it. They did get it.
Hmm.
There are jobs, I'm not saying that you will not find, but are you ready to do McDonald's job? Are you ready to do
Yeah.
work in the petrol pump, grocery stores? Whatever comes, you have to accept.
Yeah.
Minimum wages are quite nice, so nobody's
Yeah.
going to take those from you. So they are there, you can sustain, but at the same time you have to complete your course.
Yeah.
And assessments and the course structures are very well defined, so
Yeah.
you can't think this, okay, right, I'll make my career and I can compromise with my study. You can't do that.
You also mentioned that a lot of people don't really know as to what they want to do, like the courses also that are being offered.
Yeah.
Are there students who did start with something else and then they move? What is the percentage of those kind of students?
There's not many, but there is about I always see every year some of the students saying, we didn't think that, like I'm a course leader for computer sciences and
Yeah.
artificial intelligence for post graduations. But moving in the university, when they say similar face, they sometimes come even if they are not the part of my course. And they talk about the things like that. I never thought that it's going to be this way. So I think they've been misguided by the agents.
Yeah.
And some agents tell them, oh, there is industry collaboration, which means that you will get the job straight away as soon as you will finish this course. Well, that's not true. Okay, so these type of things, this which is the misconceptions, which is in the universities doesn't do that. Universities are not
Yeah.
part of it. They are not doing any of those things. They will tell you black and white, but it is what they sell, what these agents
Yeah.
have sold you. So that is one thing. Second thing, you come into the course and you think, okay, right, back in home this course was this way, I could get away with these things. No, you can't get away with practical element, you can't get away with regular attendance, you can't get away with assessments, the deadlines. there are
Right.
particular there are particular rules in every single university about the deadlines.
Right.
You will be capped, you will be resitting. So there is lots of quite disciplined structured in assessment. So
Yeah.
don't don't buy. And if you're coming here, come with that mindset that we will be doing these things.
Yeah.
And choose a course which give you job tomorrow. Don't come,
Yeah.
okay, right, I'll come for study only and then I will probably open some business there. No, they are hypothetical things. Come for a
Yeah.
course which inspire you. You will get the job in that course eventually, because
Right.
there is a post visa facility in UK.
Right.
You have got 2 years post
Right.
visa and you have
Yeah.
plenty of time. But also look, if you don't get the job here, and if you feel like, okay, this country is not for you, after a couple of years you realize, okay, this country is not for me, no point. Then you're
Yeah.
settled here. You then cannot go back and you cannot stay here. So if you think you have a course which will give you enough understanding, knowledge, and practical elements that you can go back and apply in your own country, what's wrong in India?
Yeah.
It's amazing place
Yeah.
to live. And
Yeah.
you find a social structure, you find everything. So why don't you come with that mindset of, okay, right, if I like this country and I get the job, great. If I don't get the job, I'll go back and I'll do the course, such a course which will feed me back in my country as well.
Right. Do you think that, like how you said, there are counseling, there are, they're taking care of that part so that they don't feel left out or they feel very, very prepared. Do you think in India we should be doing that not as a secondary part of it, but also a primary consideration into any kind of, even the graduate, undergraduates, and even postgraduates? We do have a lot of counseling, but it is mostly around the area of how to land up a job, but there is no such I that I know of. That's the disclaimer. But there is no counseling per se actually improving them what is required in the industry, what is required, the skills that are required to actually do the job and even to present themselves. I don't think there is.
Yeah, it is I am teaching one of the module from second year, but this is introduced in the first year. And
Okay.
we in UK, this is one of the highest talk at the moment is about the professional employability.
Okay.
So professional employability is something making you a better professional, not that you can land up the job. It's about that how you can be a good professional, a good team player. That professionalism teach you ethics, what is the law says, what is the your overall attitude should be. So
Yeah.
all that thing is the part of your professionalism. And there is a lots
Okay.
of, in fact, In UK, there is modules introduced for that, and there are core
Wow.
modules. Students has to pass those modules and have to come
Wow.
and do a role play there, a kind of a stimulating environment we give it to them, that okay, you are in a office, so this project is
Wow.
part of office. You're not working with the university, you think that you are working with the industry. So we have given a
Right.
simulation to them, and I'm not your lecturer, I'm your employer. So I will see that whether you will be getting the job tomorrow or not. And in between, we give them guest lectures, lots of guest lectures about um, career counseling, about how to develop your CV, interviews, all that. Plus, we call people from industry. They can
Right.
tell what sort of things they are looking for in the graduates. What is the
Oh.
attitude they are looking for? And so then, if somebody is ready to hire a graduate, now look at as an employer, if you want to hire somebody, you know it that the person is a graduate, your expectation is okay, right? This person knows that the knowledge will be up to the graduate level, right? But what else you
Right.
expect in that person? You expect that
Right.
that person should be a team player. You expect that person should be a professional, so be on time, punctual, disciplined,
Yeah.
understand the ethical structure of the organization, understand that what is the norms of the organization. That's
Yeah.
what they are looking for as a person.
On the lighter note, you have been teaching a lot of international students, national students. You have started from here and then now you're in UK. Is there any specific advice that you'd like to tell these students who are aspiring to be, studying in any country, be it any country?
See, whatever you want to do, reach your dreams. That's fine. Looking for dreams and looking for what you want to be, it's fine. But your mission should be clear. It should not be undecisive, first of all. Second thing, the mindset that you will not find any struggle because you just land up into a new land,
Hmm.
that's wrong. You probably have more struggle, but it's fruitful.
Yeah.
Okay. um Third, whatever the course, say if you are coming the route of via study,
Mm-hmm.
then choose a course which is yours, or you want to learn, and you have some do some sort of background reading. Google is open, guys. You are in
Yeah.
new generation. You, in our time, this was not even available. You got so much things available. Read about it and think about it. If you are applying for a specific university, try to speak to their teachers, try to speak their lecturers, join LinkedIn. You will find
Mm.
many people associated with that university or college. Speak to them, and then just send a chat and see that whether what they are saying about the course. Yes, everybody will govern their courses. I do as well, and I am very proud that students who are studying from my courses are all happy and well settled, and
Yeah.
I'm still in touch with them. But that course was for them.
Hmm.
It might not be
Right.
for you. So all I'm just trying to say is that many people take admissions into the courses which is not for them. Do you know inside? I mean, tomorrow if I want to do some medicine, well, I can't. It's not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you should know what you want to do, and then you will get the success. Don't just
Yeah.
listen to these agents. Okay, right, this is a good course, you should get admission into it, and you will straight away get the job, or this course will be easy. No course is easy.
Yeah.
None of them.
Very true.
That's what I can say. I think that there I see lots of students are coming with that mindset, and I think going to the all over the world for that. And guys, ready to come out. If things doesn't work out in this country, be prepared to go back. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Many people I know personally level, British citizens who come born British and British people who goes to India for learning things like meditations, yoga classes,
Yeah.
years and years and years, because our land is the perfect land to learn these well-being, stress management. They go every year, do these courses, come back, and
Yeah.
apply that in their own society. They never feel ashamed about it, and they come back in their country. Well, why you don't get settled there? Oh, been to Haridwar, Rishikesh, all these places. They
Yeah.
understand our culture, want to know more about our culture, because our culture was unique. Why we
Exactly.
feel ashamed about it? Why our society tag that, oh, this person has come back, coming to our home. What's wrong?
Yeah. Last but not the least, is there anything, any other message that you'd like to give to our audience? Our audience consists of a lot of educators, parents, and students, and everywhere around. Is there anything that you'd like to share?
See, there is a big topic these days, LGBTQ, and
Yes.
I want to say that it's very nice that humans are embracing what they are, and with confidence. We have kind of accepted all the celebrities which come forward,
Yeah.
and we are happy about it. Because we can't touch them and say anything. So if
Mm-hmm.
somebody is not a celebrity, is a common man, why we don't accept that person?
True.
Because human beings have embraced all, what they like. They are just talking about it. Let why we who we are to be judgmental about it. So that's where I would say that, I'm very proud, feel very proud of the young generation, that they are open minded, they accepted. It's the old generation who are not accepted these things. So
Hmm.
why not?
Like it is said, the slogan is "Love is love."
Yes.
Yeah, I think that puts out really some things that these kind of conversations we really don't have with in normal conversation, like even with families and friends, until unless there is some, like you said, a celebrity who's coming out or coming forward or kind of sharing the story. That's when we're like, oh wow, this is really great and
Yeah.
everything. But as soon as it happens in our home, in our neighborhood, or in our official places or something, we are suddenly taken aback. Like, okay, must be something different. That's like a very common notion that has been happening. But I am really like, even I share that viewpoint of yours that it is what it is. Like we are accepting. So why can't we accept everything else?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It will take time, I understand that, but it's individual choice. And
Yeah.
if
That's the basic of it.
it is the base thing, that it's an individual choice. And if somebody is making their choice, they're coming and then talking about their choice, we should listen. Whether we are a parent, a teacher, whoever, if they are coming to you and talking about it, we should listen, we should give them that chance, and we should be more acceptable. Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe that gives that person a, more confidence to coming and speaking to you.
Yeah.
If it is your own child, that gives them a confidence to come and speak to you and talk about that. So that is one thing which I think our then very difficult in our culture back home
Yeah.
to accept.
Yeah. Really, really thankful that you had given us time to speak with us, and it has been really inspiring, honestly.
Thank you so much. I like to speak as well, that if there is anything with this conversation helping somebody, I'm I feel that this is I've given something back to my home.